guys? Today we're doing a Snapchat Q&A. I was traveling all last week and I asked you guys to send me some questions via Snapchat. And I was actually planning on doing this in the hotel, but the lighting was not on point. So I decided to wait until I got home. So today is the day I'm home and we are going to be looking through some of my snaps. I've never actually done one of these, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work. But we're going to give it a try, so let's do this. I'm so excited. Okay.
My question is, how did you deal with difficult times or times where you didn't feel like you were where you wanted to be in life?
Oh, that's a good question. Hey, El Janae, what up, girl? I think that a lot of people put pressure on themselves to think that you, at a certain age, you're supposed to be at a certain spot. But there's no time limit on anything. I know people who are in their 50s who are still trying to figure out what they want to do in life. So there's no time in your life where you are supposed to be at a certain spot in your life. There's no deadlines or perfect, place that you should be at any certain time in your life. It's just up to the person. You know, we all go through struggles, and that's something that I'm actually dealing with now because I feel like, with what I'm doing, I should be at a certain place, but I just keep myself sane by knowing that everyone has a different journey. Everyone has a different time when they're supposed to be doing something. Whatever you're supposed to be doing is going to happen when it's supposed to happen at the right time in your life, and to not compare yourself to other people. It's really all there is. You are exactly where you're supposed to be at this time in life, and if you compare yourself to other people, it'll make you feel like you're not, but that's their journey, and their journey is different from yours.
Whitney, do you think that for 3C, 4A hair that wash and goes is a good protective style?
Hey girl, okay, so I don't think wash and goes are a good protective style for any type of hair, especially for hair that's tighter and more coily, just because the more you sleep on it, the more tangled it's gonna get, and those coils just kind of wrap around each other. I think a good protective style is one where your hair is completely covered, especially your ends.
Hey Whitney, it's Isley. For one, people always say that we look alike. I don't know.
We do!
It's a black butt. Anyways, here's my question. I know you always try to avoid it, but do you think that you and Felipe want to have another baby?
Love bun. We do kind of look alike, actually, especially with those glasses on when I wear my faux glasses.
Hey, Whitney.
Hey.
Whitney, are you and Felipe planning to have another child?
Hi, Whitney. My question is, do you think that you ever want to have more kids? That we all want to know.
Are you and Felipe going to have another baby?
Hey, Whitney.
Hey.
From Houston, Texas. I was wondering if you guys are ever planning on having more kids.
Hi, my name is Aja, and my question for you is, do you plan on having any more kids? If so, how many?
How many? Having another sibling for Olivia. She's always hanging out with her cousins, and then whenever we bring her home, she actually gets really sad. Plus, she's at the age where she just wants someone to play with. So, not saying, but I'm just saying, whatever happens, happens. That's a different, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Just leave it at that.
Hello, Whitney. This is not a question, but it's more of a comment. I just want to thank you for being such a great individual and being so informative.
I love you. That is so thank you, Rosalind. That's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't know. I have no words. That's really sweet. So thank you for that.
I'm late, so you might not see my question. But my question is, how do you talk to Olivia and the other kids about, what's going on, why are people protesting, about Black Lives Matters? I have small people in my lives, my cousins, and I'm the only person who would have that conversation with them. And so how do you talk to Black and brown children about the importance of what's going on, also letting them be children, but also giving them agency, and letting them know it's okay what's happening. It's okay to say Black Lives Matter. It's okay to protest.
Wow, that's a good question. Yeah, so my daughter's 3.5, so we haven't really had to have that conversation. We have this Martin Luther King book that we read to her. It talks about what MLK did and the fact that, white people weren't allowed to eat in the same restaurants, and she really seems to grasp that concept. And so I'd probably just elaborate on that. There's some people in this world who are not understanding that we should love each other the same, and so that's what this is about, just protesting to let everybody know that we are all the same, and trying to keep it at a very elementary level and and not like a fearful level, but one that kind of inspires and brings hope, you know what I mean? Keeping it more positive for them, because, you know, you never want kids to kind of go into like a gloom and doom type of situation, and you also don't want them to be scared. But I think that what you're doing is great, and I think the conversation is really important to be had, and it's not about hiding the information, but just making it more easily understandable to somebody who's really young, and also not making them fearful of what's going on.
Hi, Whitney. This
Hey.
is Deidre, the girl who randomly recognized you on the phone from Ace and then tweeted you. And my question is, do you ever get freaked out when people randomly recognize you like that?
Hey, Deidre. Okay, so backstory. I called a hotel in New York to register for my room. The girl on the other end started laughing, and then she wired me to the person I need to speak to. And then about 5 minutes later, I get a tweet saying, hey, I'm the one you just spoke to. And I thought that was really funny. And I was really happy that she tweeted me, because I was like, why is she laughing? Like, what? I actually tried to call back and get you on the phone, but I don't think they were really receptive about that. So yeah, that happens to me every now and then. It's always really funny. It's always like a different experience. Some of you guys who recognize me, you'll either be really excited or you'll be like, oh, I don't want to, like, I'm so sorry, like you'll apologize because you think that it's like weird or whatever. But I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's awesome, and I really love when you guys say hi to me. It's kind of like seeing an old friend. We're already talking online, so it's like we kind of already know each other. And yeah, it's awesome. I'll just like walk through and I'll see somebody like kind of looking at me extra long, and I'll just be like, hi, like, what up, girl? Like, come give me a hug. You're like my long lost friend. Let's do this.
So I hope it's not too late to enter for your Q&A.
Oh.
Is how do you balance work, life, marriage, and kids?
That's the question. Okay. Hey, the Jazzy Nation. That's a good question. I get that question a lot. I don't balance it. You just kind of make it through day by day. Every day is different, and every day has a new challenge. And luckily I have an awesome support system in my husband, my mom, my sister. We all kind of work as a team and help each other out. And if someone needs kids watched, we'll kind of like step in. But yeah, every day is completely different, and it's almost like I'm like a duck. I'm like swimming on top, but my legs are like fluttering. Like I just I want to be really realistic with you, and it's just there's really no balance. It's really just what works for you, and how you're able to get by day. So it's always kind of like just doing the best that you can, trying to give your best and your all to your family and to your work. But yeah, it's never a balance. Sometimes it's more work, sometimes it's more family, and it's just doing what's right in that moment. So like I said, I asked you guys to send me questions when I was at the hotel, and I decided to wait till I got home. But what I didn't know was that Snapchat only saves your first 30 questions. So I lost all of your questions that you got. Well, not all of them, but most of them that you guys asked me on that day, which is so annoying. I'm sorry, I'm still a Snapchat newbie. That mistake is never gonna happen again because that is so annoying. I had to go back on Snapchat and Twitter and ask you to send me them again, so that's cool. Cool story, brah. So I just want to say to all you guys who sent me these videos, I didn't get to open them.
Hi, Whitney.
Hey.
Can you tell us why your sister's face is never in the vlogs?
It's like funny now. So my sister doesn't want to show her face because of her job. Yeah, so we just kind of think of creative ways to block her face out of the... I just think it's funny. It's just because of her job, so, you know, gotta be respectful, so... Whatever.
Hello, Whitney. Are you ever going to add Oya in your natural hair videos?
Yeah, I am. I know some of you guys want some videos on her hair care. It's always kind of a process, so the thought of filming that process is a little bit daunting to me, but it's something that I want to do, especially now that I've kind of mastered her hair, because she has like a different hair type than me. So yes, I definitely am going to make videos. It's just kind of like I have to like pump myself up to get myself prepped to deal with that other animal that's going to be an animal.
Hi, Natural. I just want to know what color is your lippy and where did you purchase it?
Okay, this is Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks. They sent these to me. This is the color Chill Zone. Mad cool. I love this color. Actually, it's like a slate gray. The only thing is that it's kind of drying, as you can see. And my teeth look not so white wearing it, but I'm glad you like it.
Hey Whitney, your hair always looks incredible. How do you keep from getting flyaways and crazy frizzy roots like mine?
First of all, thank you. But are you watching my daily vlogs? 'Cause my hair is looking jacked most of the time. Unless I'm filming, usually my hair is not what's up. But I definitely appreciate that. How do you keep from getting flyaways? Today I just used some gels. Today I used Ego Styler on top, and then I used a Cream of Nature Argan Oil Edge Controller. But I had it from an event, and it was actually nice.
Hey Whitney, with
does it cause conflict between you and Felipe, or you guys are able to work it out? If so, how?
I kind of already answered that question, but I'll answer the second half of that. Does it cause conflict? No. Actually, Felipe has been like so helpful and so amazing. He's like been so awesome and so supportive. So thank you so much, Felipe. Yeah, it's like a family effort. My family is really supportive and they help me out a lot. So.
Hi, Renee. I was wondering if you still use a steamer in your hair, and if you're coming back to New York anytime soon.
Hey, Kat. So I probably will be back to New York. I've been there a lot lately, so yeah, I'll definitely be back. It's not that I don't enjoy using a steamer, it's just like the process of setting it up is so annoying to me. So I'll just use it every now and then if I'm like in the mood to set it up, or if I feel like my hair is super dry. I do have a Q-Redo, I do have a Heatable steamer. Last time I used a Heatable steamer, I like burned my scalp though, no joke. Like, that thing gets hot, and it wasn't even that close to my head, so side eye, beautiful. Side eye. But yeah, I'm not against steamers. I actually do think that they're very helpful. It's just the setup process is really annoying. I need to have one that's like set up already. I just have to go and sit under it and I'm cool. Like, that's what I really need. I need more space, okay? I have too many tools.
How did you get your hair to grow so fast even after you cut it a few times? Because mine doesn't really grow too much.
I actually don't think my hair is growing I don't know. My sister says that it is, but I don't think it is. I actually think it would grow faster if I was able to put it in protective styles, but because I'm making videos so often, I can't really put it up and have it away without having video content. So for you, I'd say put it in protective styles. That's a great way to grow it. You don't have to worry about it, and it will grow healthy without having all this manipulation. For me, I just really take a lot of time in washing it every week. I try to baby it as much as possible because I am always styling it. I am always putting product on it, and that can become really tiresome for my hair. I actually have seen a difference in my hair from all these years of styling it. So it's really just trying to be as low manipulation as possible and making sure that you wash and baby your hair every single week. And I'm also trimming it as needed, as I see fit. I actually need to trim it right now. But I've been so busy. So for you, I'd say, again, just deep conditioning every single week, making sure that you're washing your scalp and keeping it clean, and protective styles. If you can do protective styles, do them. They are like amazing. Let's do this.
I don't know if there's like a specific category for the questions, but my question is, what is your favorite hair product?
What's my favorite hair product? Oh my god, like one favorite hair product. I guess though I'll just say the one that it's gonna be really boring. So sorry, Lauren, but my favorite hair product is the Tea Tree Tingle. If you're talking about store-bought tea tree, that's the one that I'm always buying, the conditioner, just because it's so clutch and it's so inexpensive. That is probably my favorite store-bought. And then my favorite homemade hair product, I mix between the African black soap shampoo and my mango butter, which is so smooth and silky. I mean, they're both really amazing, so I can't really choose. Yeah.
What is your favorite part about being part of the Black YouTube community?
Ooh, that's a good question. Hey, MKK. The thing that I like about it is also the thing that I don't like about it, which is that we're underestimated and that we don't get as many opportunities. And the reason that I like that is because I like the shock value of when you can prove your worth and like show them up and they're like, oh, we probably made a mistake. And I'm like, yes, you probably did. But then also the fact that we are so underestimated and we don't get so many opportunities means that we have to work harder. And I feel like, you know, even though that sucks, working harder and being forced to work harder, it just makes you a better business person. It makes you a better creator. And you know the old saying, like, we have to work 10 times harder to get half as many things. So I look at that as a positive because it makes me stronger. And it also forces you to think outside the box to kind of make your own opportunities. So I really do enjoy that part. I also really like that we're such a tight-knit group of Black creators just because we're all going through the same thing. So it's kind of like there's like a brotherhood and a sisterhood when we get together. It's just a really warm feeling, like we have to stick together. And I think that especially this year, we're really able to, with hashtag YouTube Black, we're really able to tap into that a lot more. So it's been a really great year for Black creators, I think.
Hi, that's Talia, and I'm Shay.
Hi, Talia. Hi, Shay.
What's the hardest part about balancing your celebrity life and your normal life? And another question you can answer, because you probably get that a lot. What did you major in school, and do you still do that outside of hair?
It's definitely hard to do this business with a child, but again, I have a great support system, and I have a degree in graphic design. That's what I was doing before I was a full-time YouTuber. I don't still do it for other people, but I do obviously use my graphic design background for myself and what I'm doing, and it's been really helpful, and it saved me a lot of money not having to hire somebody to do it for me, so that's been awesome.
Now with me, this is Stephanie from the Dominican Republic. I'm giving a try to the wash and go styles, and I want to know, what do you do to get your hair dry faster? Thanks.
You're so cute with your little afro. Are you kidding? To get it to dry faster, some things that I've been doing lately, obviously you can do the blow dryer situation where you just use a diffuser to dry that, and then you can stretch out the roots. One thing that I really like that's a little less direct heat is to sit under a hooded dryer. So I'll just wash my hair like normal, like I'm setting up my wash and go with my butters and my gels and put all that in and have my curls defined, and then I'll sit under a hooded dryer just for like 20 minutes for that all to dry out on like warm to cool heat. And then once that's almost like pretty much dry, I'll just step out to band it and stretch it. If you watch my most recent wash and go video, you can see that banding method on my wash and go. But I'll step out, do that banding method to stretch out all my curls, and then I'll sit back under the hooded dryer to let that finish drying while stretching my hair, and that has been really helpful for me. I found that it's less harmful than the blow dryer, which can tend to like be really drying for my hair. So yeah, definitely give that a try. Maybe I'll do a video so you can see that process.
Hey Whitney, I really didn't have a question or anything. I just wanted to say hi because I always look at your YouTube videos and I think they're great. Your hair is so pretty.
Thank you. Your hair is gorgeous too, Mrs. Jones, M. Jones. Your hair is mad cute.
Hey Rick, just woke up in California. But I was wondering, what did you major in college? Because I don't think I remember you saying anything about that.
So in college, I majored in graphic design with a concentration in studio arts. So I got my BA in design, and I was a freelance and contract graphic designer before I went full-time with YouTube.
Hi Whitney, thank you for being awesome. I've been thoughts about doing collaborations with other YouTubers.
So sweet.
Miss Jackie Aina.
Thank you so much. A lot of time when I meet with YouTubers, like other YouTubers, I want to just like get to know them and be friends, and I don't want that pressure of like collaborating, so we'll just like hang out or whatever, but I'd love to like collaborate. It's just kind of figuring out our schedules and getting them to match.
My question is about Facebook. For a 6 months old, do you have any ideas? I mean, I saw your video on that when Olivia had it, but I want to see that.
Girl, what did you just say? I'm gonna get back to you on that one. I have literally no idea what you just said. I'm sorry. It was a filter. The filter.
Hey Whitney, this is for your Snapchat Q&A.
Hey.
What do you think is the most important thing you want for Olivia in her life for the future?
Aww.
Alright, bye.
What a sweet question. Happiness. Period. End of story. I just want her to be happy. That comes in many different forms for different people, but as long as she's happy and stable, I guess happy and stable. But even if she's not stable, as long as she's happy and loving herself in her life, I'll be cool with that. Because I'll always be here to help her. So if you're watching this older Olivia in the future, I'm here to help you, but you still better have your stuff together. But yeah, happiness is the one thing that I definitely want for her.
Been the most influential piece of advice or phrase or whatever that has really motivated you to keep on doing what you're doing?
Aww.
The current of black women and black cops versus black civilians.
I don't really have one piece of motivational advice. The thing that really keeps me going is to know that I have time. I think that a lot of people right now, especially like, oh, go, 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 I need to have this by then, and more, now. And with the one thing that keeps me on the right track and keeps me going is knowing that I have my own journey that's different from everybody else's. I have my own goals, and I am on the right track. As long as you're moving forward, you're always on the right track. So that's what keeps me going. I don't really have like a one motivational quote. I actually have a ton in my head and that I collect. So yeah, that's kind of like the overall thing that keeps me going. And what is my feelings about Black Lives Matter? I post a lot on my Instagram and my Facebook and my Twitter about how I'm feeling about that. So I won't get heavy into it right now, but on one hand, I feel like the world is taking like a step backward, but on the other hand, it's not really taking a step backward in that what people are expressing right now as far as prejudice that exists right now and the racism in the world is something that has always existed. And I'm just happy that we are now able to expose that, because the only way that we're going to be able to fix these issues is if they're exposed. And so I think that's what we're in right now, is we're in the phase of like exposing the truth. Whereas before social media and all these cameras and having all these conversations, it was all hidden and people were hiding their prejudice and their racism behind being PC. And now that people think that that it's fine to like just blurt out whatever they want to say regarding this situation, I feel like in one way it's like, dang, like we're taking a step back. Like, what is this, 1950s, right? But those feelings were always there. They just feel more comfortable expressing them, which I think is a good thing, because now we are able to really attack the root of the problem and hopefully heal from it. So while it's really depressing and disheartening what's going on right now, this has always been happening, and I'm just happy that now it's being exposed so that we can get to the root of the issue.
When's the last time you flattened your hair? If you haven't, then you should. You look really, really nice.
What you hiding behind? What's up with that emoji? Last time I flat ironed my hair is when I made a video about it, and I will link it in the description box. It didn't turn out so well, and it wasn't really worth it. I didn't enjoy it flat ironed. It didn't look that great flat ironed. It looked like a blowout. So yeah, I didn't put it on the highest heat possible, but I also didn't want to damage my hair. So I don't know, I just don't really find flat ironing really to be worth it. So I'll blow out my hair before I flat iron it, so.
Hi, Whitney. Hey. We're going to do meet up in the city, but I missed you already.
Oh, if you're going to do a meetup in the city, okay. The thing is that I want to do a meetup, I just want it to be organized, because last time I did a meetup in Atlanta, we got kicked out, and it was just really not cool. It was raining, and I was just like, everyone was fine with it, but I felt really bad. So I just want to do an organized meetup so that we don't get kicked out of anywhere. So that takes time to plan. So that's why like when I'm traveling, I don't do meetups, because I don't want us to get kicked out and it just to be really awkward, you know?
When's your next giveaway? Are you planning on having any more children? And would you sell your shea butter?
She's so cute. Answered the child question already. I don't know when my next giveaway is going to be, but I will have one. And would I sell my shea butter? The 8 Ball says possibly.
Hi Whitney.
Hey.
I'm a huge fan from London.
Beautiful accent.
No, what advice can you give to someone that wants to start her own business?
So a lot of people think that it's like all or nothing. When I was doing YouTube, it was just a hobby for me, but I was doing it while I was doing graphic design as a freelancer and contractor, and it was a steady job, and I knew that I was going to have that job. I didn't leave to pursue YouTube full time until I knew that I was making equal or more to what I was making as a graphic designer. So whatever job you're doing right now, just keep doing that and hustle on the side for your business while you're building it, so that you don't have to be desperate while building your business. Because that's when you start making mistakes. That's when you start taking shortcuts. So make sure you have stability while you're building your new business, so that you don't have to be in a situation where, number one, you run out of funding, you don't have enough money to pay for your next step to grow. Number two, you're not rushing and making silly mistakes by taking shortcuts. And number three, you're not sacrificing quality in exchange for a quick fix, because building a new business is not going to be a success right away for most people. Some people it is. It takes years of investing in that business to get it to a place where it can actually be your main source of income. So basically, take your time and be smart, but also just go for it, because you don't want to live with regrets.
Whitney, what is your #1 tip for people trying to grow out their hair? I've had millions of big chops.
My #1 tip for people trying to grow out their hair is leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I feel like people just do too much with their hair, me included, especially if you want to just grow it out, just leave it alone.
You're natural, so you're always on the go and you're always doing stuff. What are you currently doing right now? I see you're working with shea moisture a lot. What else?
What am I currently doing right now? Girl, what am I not doing? There's so many things that I'm working on that I can't even talk about. It's crazy. I work with a lot of companies. I'm not exclusive to Shea Moisture. It just so happens that Shea Moisture has all these amazing projects going on, so it's been really awesome to be able to work with them. Right now, I'm currently doing a lot of traveling with YouTube, so we just did a YouTube Black panel, which was awesome. And then, of course, my personal projects that I've been working on for a really long time, which are just starting to take shape right now. One thing that I guess I can tell you guys is that I'm moving into a new studio, which is really exciting. I was trying to do it last year and it didn't pan out, so we are actually in like the final stages of that, so hopefully soon you guys can see that, and we already got the furniture and everything for it, so it's really cute. So that's one of the first steps. A lot going on. That's just stuff that I can actually talk about.
Hey, I'm from Kingston, Jamaica, and I wanted to know, are you ever gonna do a routine for Olivia? Yeah, that'd be cute.
Aww.
I also wanted to know if you're ever gonna come to visit because you encourage this, like this is you.
You're so beautiful, Deandra. And my family is actually from Kingston. I've never actually been to Kingston, but I did visit Jamaica twice, and I would love to go back. So hopefully sometime soon. I really need a vacation, so yeah.
When did you decide, you know, I'm just gonna do YouTube? I've been having ideas for like 2 years now.
I started YouTube in 2009, and I just did it because it was fun and it was a hobby, and I wanted to help women. It wasn't something to monetize. It wasn't a career. It wasn't anything like that. So I just did it when I had something to share. So whenever you have something to share, girl, join the tube. Whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about, that's what you should share, and that's what you should get into. Especially if you want to make this a career now, because it's not easy to make it a career. So just start out having fun and share whatever you're passionate in.
I was just wondering, would you have any options if you make this like so much cool guys talk about that?
Boy, it has fly. Ooh, that a guy flinging his hair around like that? I have to see it again. Replay. Yes, there is definitely space on YouTube for guys talking about hair. I get a lot of questions from guys, actually. Yeah, look, I'm sure people didn't think there was space on YouTube for men to talk about makeup, right? Do it. Just do it. Don't ever think that there is not an audience for you. That's the one thing about YouTube and about the internet in general and the world, is that there is an audience for every person, because there's always somebody out there who is like you, looking for the information that you have and just wants to connect and communicate. So definitely, there's always room for more. Make videos. Sorry guys, so that's all the time that we have today for Snapchat Q&As. This was so much fun. This is my first time doing it, and I made some mistakes. So for those of you guys who sent questions and I wasn't able to see them, I'm so sorry, but I will totally do it again. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. If you missed my last video, I went through my entire wash routine step by step from beginning to end. If you guys want to know how I'm washing my hair these days, you can click the link on top. And if you guys are into daily vlogs, I've been traveling a lot lately, so if you want to check out where I've been and what I've been doing, well, you can click the link on the bottom to come check that out and hang out with me and the family. Alright guys, I'll see you there. Bye!